Making your own leaf composter is simple. You'll need a 3 feet sheet of chicken mesh with 1-inch perforation. You can find this in any hardware store. Measure and cut at a length of about 8 feet. The store can cut it for you too. You'll also need binding wires. You can snip them from any metal wire or just get them from a hardware store. Bend them like this. Bring the two ends of the mesh together and use the binding wires to fasten them. To prevent rusting, we are going to paint the mesh. You need some paint, hardener, thinner, and a paint roller. You can use any brand of your choice. Open the paint can and mix it well. Add some hardener and thinner to the paint. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for the mixing ratios. The painting step is optional. In fact, rusted metal, unlike paint, is actually biodegradable and just disintegrates into the soil. Dip the roller into the paint and remove excess paint. Paint over the surface of the mesh, both outside and inside. Next, you'll need another sheet of 3 feet chicken mesh, this one with 4 mm perforation or less. This layer is for the rat proofing, whereas the inner layer is for structural strength and stability. Fasten one end of the 4 mm mesh to the 1-inch mesh using binding wires. Wrap the 4 mm mesh around the 1-inch mesh with slight overlap and fasten it again with the inner mesh. The 4-inch wire mesh needs to be rough cut with protruding ends to poke rats and prevent them from getting in. Saw off the remaining 4 mm mesh. Now repeat the painting process for the outer mesh. The painting part, as mentioned before, is optional. Cut 2 small rectangular openings in the outer mesh. These will serve as handles for the composter. To install the composter, interlock 8 to 12 bricks or stone slabs on the ground such that there are no gaps. This is to prevent mice from entering the bin through the ground. Place the bin on the bricks with the handles at the bottom. Now you can begin composting.